Hey everyone, Clay Plays Games here, and today I am back with more LEGO Fortnite. Got a pretty fun episode for y'all, but before we go into it, if y'all enjoy this episode and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description below. Also, don't forget to use Clay Plays Games in the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlayzGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little row. So let's get into it. The title of the video should somewhat be similar to saying like how to make a boat in Fortnite. Clearly, this is not the right way to make a boat, and you'll see why. Look at this. This just looks like a beached whale. I tried making like a really big boat, and I had a vision for it. Like I had everything in my mind ready to go, and unfortunately, it still won't move. Like I don't know why. The thing is, as soon as I dropped it on whatever is this called, the lift, the small car jack, I put this on a small car jack, I removed it, the whole thing dropped, and I had balloons hoping that it wouldn't take any damage, and it still broke in certain places. But this thing still won't move. I've tried driving it out into the water, which I'm starting to think I probably should have started this entire project in the water. I just have no idea why it won't move. I have thrusters on the back that's not working. I don't understand. This kind of makes me not really mad, but almost aggravated in a way. This is still kind of a good boat design. Like, I want to make that clear. It's still a good design in certain areas. It just still needs some modifications, if you will. But we've got the entire like boat like this. I didn't make it like very wide. I made it more lengthy, but not very wide. And one of the tires broke. That's amazing. Like, so much has been broken down. Like, it's kind of been breaking on its own. I think something happened after they updated it on the 23rd. I think after that, the vehicle stuff has stopped really working. I've seen comments, like, in the comment section, like, y'all telling me that there's been different issues with the game. So this might just be one of them where parts of the game are not working. I don't understand why, but I wanted to show this off real quick for today's episode, and then we'll get into the rest of it. So, remove the balloons essentially because they weren't originally part of the plan. There were small balloons in place, kind of hidden. That way, it would keep the boat afloat. And I even used thrusters right here to try and like lift the whole thing, so it'd be easier to move forward. And it still didn't work, but this area I'm more proud of. It's kind of got like a nice relaxation area. Like, this is supposed to be where you kind of guide the ship, like you steer from here, but also you have yourself a grill, a crafting bench. Like, it's supposed to be kind of like a home on the water, a houseboat, if you will. But it's got that nice shady spot right there. I thought of that when I played Sea of Thieves, because there's kind of some areas with the small ship. There's something like this on the backside of it that looks very cool. I just thought that would be a good idea. Now, had I added more pieces, it will look more curved, but this is good enough as it is. The flag, though, on the other hand, was a big problem. Like, I tried getting it to where it's supposed to curve properly, like at a better angle. This just looks very sloppy, kind of like I'm thinking of those piranha plants from Mario. It's just not in the same structure. It just has that mouth form. You know what I mean? Or it kind of looks like those skull creatures from Kong Skull Island. That's kind of what that makes me think of. But I didn't curve it right, but it still has that kind of diagonal shape. It's supposed to look like a flag, but I did very poorly with it. But the inside of the ship is what I was most proud of when I made it. If I could get on the boat, I should have made this closer to the boat. At this point, it's just more of a museum, if you will. But like I had the railings too. I have the seaworthy railings. I think that's from the lighthouse bundle. But I had these railings that I think work pretty well. And I made my own mast. Like, I made something for the flag, which still looks pretty cool. If you give me a second, I will find it for you. Should be up here. The nightly pillar. I used the nightly pillar for to make the big giant mast for the flag. It looks very cool. But I also set up a staircase down here so you can go in the ship, and there's more broken pieces. I love that. Now I have my engine right here. Maybe, I don't know if it's like Like the tires work, like everything was working. Like I heard the tires moving, thrusters going. Certain parts just weren't connecting properly. I still don't know why. But yeah, like I have this engine and a small engine. The small engine's actually up here, right there. I decided to just kind of hide it. That way it's kind of out of the way. And as you see, there's more balloons right here that like trying to keep it afloat. And this is supposed to be kind of like the captain's quarters. And as you see, we've got little windows meant for the kind of like the cannons of the ship. And unfortunately, there's no cannons in the game, but that would have been nice. But this is essentially my boat, but it's not working as a boat. So it's the design of a boat, but it's not functioning like a boat. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, it's more like a beached whale. I will be removing it, like completely breaking it down, and maybe trying a smaller version to try and fix things and get it to actually float, because I wanted to drive it into the water and then kind of move it out into the open water and let it do its own thing. I heard something. I thought more of the ship broke. I do apologize, but oh, the rainbow formed. That's cool. But what I want to do today is kind of start working more on my beach village. I really don't think I need to do so much upgrading. I mean, that's twice. Not removing planks, that's no problem there. But I kind of want to upgrade it and get more evolved and slowly work on it more. I am playing as Wolverine today. They added Deadpool and Wolverine back into the game, like new variants of the original skins. I don't have the original Wolverine, however, but I do have the original Deadpool. I didn't play the game when the first Marvel season came out, so unfortunately I was not able to get that, get those skins. But I've tried to slowly work on getting more of the Marvel skins. I still need like Blade, some of the X-Men skins. I think Iron Man, Venom, certain skins that are just taking me time to get. But most of y'all have seen the majority of the Marvel skins I've gotten. I have a lot. I'm a big fan of Marvel. I'd love to talk more about it. I still have not seen the Deadpool versus Wolverine. Not Deadpool versus Wolverine. I would love to see that, but the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. I've not watched it yet. It's the one movie that I'm actually most excited for. So as soon as I get a chance, I will definitely go and see it. And there goes my pickaxe. Man, I've done a lot of work. I've had to make multiple pickaxes and had to get so much done. Also, I learned about some parts of the update from the 23rd. So I had kind of kept up recently with some of the information on it. And what I found out was the play sets, like the Durburger set, the Battle Bus, and the Llama. From what I saw, it didn't look like it was supposed to be for the game. It looked like it was meant for like toy stores and stuff. Like you go to your local toy store or Lego store. Like I think they have Lego stores in like a mall or something. I know in Nashville at Opry Mills they have a Lego store. But I think that's what they were talking about, was having a Lego Fortnite themed play sets. So that's what they were talking about when those sets were around, and when that was the topic of discussion. I didn't know that at the time, and there you are. I knew I heard a spider. I just didn't have it set on my list. Okay. Excuse me, piggies. I do need to, let's see, I've already upgraded, but I do need to start crafting stations. I will eventually move out these stations later on. Let's see, we've got enough for a loom. I need plenty of planks. So we go ahead and craft 19, I guess. That's no problem there. Let's see, I need a loom. I'm going to just make sure I have all of these stations for now, and then kind of move everything around later. Let's see, we've got Flexwood and Cut Amber. I kind of kept some of my materials on me, just in case I need it for random things, or upgrades, anything in particular. I do need to grab a new pickaxe, though. Let's see what we've got. I got my fish in here. I've got another brute scale. Like I've kept a lot of stuff on me in my inventory. So let's see. That'll be slowly worked on. I do need to grab more wood because I want to build just one house for today. Let's see. I got the granite. I just don't have the wood. 48. Okay. So I will just quickly grab that. But overall, that was just the plan for the day. I do wish my boat had worked, though. It is a very cool boat, in my opinion. I guess I just messed up on some of the mechanics. I don't know exactly where I went wrong, but if you want to copy it or kind of make something like that for yourself, if you can make that, like kind of repeat what I did, it's not that difficult. It's like I don't know. You just kind of focus on the dynamic foundations, and then, dadgummit, you just kind of build around it with certain walls. And I had to use certain walls. It didn't look right with some of the walls, but I had no problem with it. But it looks cool. So again, if you want to build that for yourself and get it to work and get it to actually, be in the water, let me know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to actually see my work actually work. You know what I mean? So that's kind of in that process. I might have to draw up some new plans for it. I need to start working more on vehicles, but if vehicles are messed up in the current form of the game, I may have to try some other things. But let's see, do we have... Okay, it says we have enough materials. Kind of want to put this house right here next to the swimming shop. So if we get... Okay, you're long ways. Yikes. Okay, that's going to have to change placement. I mean, that's no problem, though. I just gotta get it in a different area. Okay, that one doesn't work. We're gonna need a whole lot more for that one. Okay, let's see. Lifeguard tower and a little hideaway. It's just because of the way the beach is like formed. I mean, I could... Oh, wait a minute. That's a better idea. I'm just now thinking to myself, I could have placed it on this side, and it should work. Let's see, get it... I want to get the backside lined up with this side. So I don't know how well that's going to work. Ugh. I honestly have no idea. Actually, I need to get lined up a little better. That's it. Okay. So, here's hoping that it works out. How far off is it? That's alright. I could put like a not a barricade, but some kind of like fence around this, and then you just kind of walk out to the left side, or you just walk down through under here. That's fine either way. I was just hoping it wouldn't be too far off. I don't like having like an open ledge under, or not under the house. Under the house would be terrible, but in front of the house, I'd hate for there to be a ledge and you just walk off completely. So I'm gonna get this done. I did this this kind of build in my old world, and it was kind of one of the last projects I did before the big reset, before we started going into expert world, which I would love to get back to eventually, because my plan is to do that world again and start working on the trophies, because that's another major one that needs to get done, because I still have not completed any of those trophies yet. I know one of the last things we did was getting the village to a level 10, but we never fought a brute. And I think it either has to be a regular brute or a storm brute, but those things take forever. And I played with certain rules on, which was kind of dumb. In my opinion, like at first it sounded like a great idea, but realizing that it was going to restrict me with so much to do, I was like, man, I really would rather just be all creative, because I like that. I like being creative instead of being restricted from my own creativity. So I think I made a better call resetting and kind of doing just this kind of goofy stuff and kind of hanging out with y'all, which is very cool, and I love doing this kind of stuff because I can farm up what I need, and then every time we do an episode, it's just whatever we have to do. I was hoping this episode would start with me getting the boat in the water and actually piloting it out, but obviously it didn't work. So there will be major improvements and changes to that. I might need to test like just a simple building, like a simple plane or a simple boat, just to see if vehicles still kind of work in this game. Because if there are problems that tend to be kind of an issue, then I'll definitely have to wait until they fix it. Because they do take their time on working with LEGO Fortnite. They focus so much more on Battle Royale, which I still play it. I play more of the Fortnite Reload, which recently Cameron and I, we got 2 wins, 1 in regular build and 1 in 0 build, both on Reload. So we did alright. It is tough though, because grapplers and shockwave grenades, like, There's so much with that game that I kind of hate, but I still love it nonetheless. Let's see, get these done. It doesn't take long to get most of these builds out of the way. It's actually very simple. You just kind of have to be very quick about it with like the turning. And thankfully it just automatically does it for you. So you don't have to worry too much. I remember like when the game first started, I think you either had to be right on it to then place because they never did it for you. I think that's right. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, that's fine. That's not going to stick out too much. I've thought about doing houses with this piece right here, but I've never really attempted it. So I might have to make something a little customized and do my best with what I've got. So let's get this place, get the walls. This is where I'll have the villagers stay. That's kind of my idea. I want a set of villagers in the beach biome. I want a set of them in the grassland, which I already do. And then some in the desert, which I don't believe has been completed yet. I'm still working on it. Most of the build, like a lot of the builds are already kind of in the way of anything else. So like I can't really do much else with that village. So I'm going to try and see what I can come up with. It still looks cool. I love having a village in different biomes. And then eventually we'll get to the frost biome again. And we'll see how we'll do there. I remember the first time the skeletons were the biggest problem. The first time I went, like I think I went there just accidentally, and I was like, okay, let's see how long I can survive. And then sure enough, you know, skeletons got in the way. The super tough skeletons also. The last thing I want to do in this kind of world is the Star Wars stuff and head back there. I have not seen the cave in this current world, oddly enough, so I don't know where it's at. I'm waiting to use the binoculars. If I'm lucky enough, I might be able to find it just on my own. That tends to happen sometimes, especially when I'm playing like on sandbox mode. Okay, I'm gonna have to get up to the top of the house. No, I need to build, please. But no, that tends to happen where I'll do that. And 1, 2, 3. Oh crap! How am I? Oh wait, I can just go on to the other house. See, that's a big benefit right there. You can just kind of glide to the other side. See, I wish they made like rooms for attic, like not really an attic, but you can have a staircase into an attic room, because like this space right here would fit like some storage chests and all that, but you'd have to build it into the house. You know what I mean? I just think that'd be cool. But I will be kind of going back and forth between the desert village, kind of getting everything upgraded. I don't believe, like, I don't really need to upgrade this village all the way. It would just help get more villagers in here, because I do have, if I can find it, yes, I do have all the fishing dock builds, I do believe. But I will break that down in my own time, or I might just leave it there. Who knows? Y'all let me know in the comments if you made it to this point in the video, and let me know whether or not I should break the boat or if I should just leave it there. So you let me know about that. But this is where I'm going to end things here. We've got both houses, like pretty much the main houses. The next kind of project I'll do is probably the beach house and like the little builds. Trying to find a place though for the big ones. Probably going to be somewhere back here. Something maybe on the back side of this house where it's facing that way. That might be what I do. But I'm going to do this, get my stations placed, and I believe that's it for what we've got left. And eventually I'll do a barn here as well. But we got a lot of things done today. I feel like I got a lot of things done today. That boat though, it still looks cool. But I do just wish it had worked, and I still don't know why. But hopefully y'all can make something better. Y'all probably can. But I'm just gonna leave this here. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member or want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description below. Also, don't forget to use Clay Plays Games in the Fortnite item shop. That's ClayPlayzGames, all capitalized or all lowercase, all put together in a nice little row. Go ahead and check out my Overcooked videos and my Lego Star Wars videos. Like, it's a lot of fun. But y'all go check those out, and I will see you on the next one. So, with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this video, and have a great day.